You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. Off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped at his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. At the 35-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to Pierce. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Side is complete on the diving effort. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
He said it starts early and often to see if they can get to him. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Chargers 0. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. With just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers at 8-4 now in the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Kappa. Banjo.
Herbert now. And this complete to Mitchell. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
9-yard gain on the
And now
play.
a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think we put together a job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tui able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at
No gain on the play there. Second down.
on the play. Brings up
Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Here's Herbert. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They run over center with Mitchell. Heck back of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
12.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Now it's Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's in for the Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go, tie ball game. 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Posey, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
They'll run on first down. Posey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Caught by Olave. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's Olave bringing in another one. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Second down and a yard.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's the score. Chiefs 14, Chargers 7. Harrison Butker to keep on 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
My coach went hungry, trying to get some more. No, I'll pack this ain't. I'm talking down on this side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your this 5 years, you already know.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Room here to run. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
Here's Herbert. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. Five nine. Let's go. Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
14.
So we've hit
Chargers,
intermission.
10.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Set. Set.
Try the right side with Mitchell. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Allen! A big play there. 57 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough. If you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Olave, 71 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Chargers 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. The Charger drive about to get going. It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw here, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you wear your prime. That paper, baby, love is on it.
Set.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Herbert. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Home troops right. Let's go, let's go. 5-9, 5-9. Hey, Kaplan.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 53 yards. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chiefs 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Mahomes. And he is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 31.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a run here off the up. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Herbert going to change the look. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Herbert on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch the back, watch the back. Out. He's coming, double up. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. How about that for a call? Leading in the 2nd half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker.
A 65-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. Not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Set. 180. Run.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 7.
Set. 180. Run. Go.
Herbert now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in the US.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Baylor tight. Crowd right. Home troops right. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
380. Grant. Grant.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Set.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Ram. Ready.
Now Herbert, third and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here it is, fourth and goal.
Delta. Hunt. Go.
Now it's Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. An incompletion there on fourth and goal from the 3. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. This is first and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And from the 4, they get it to the 8. Pick up a 4.
Second and 6.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now on second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry.
Mahomes pass intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now first and goal.
Set. Delta. Go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And Marion Hampton, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They scores the extra points up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That gets him the first down, but they still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's got his target. It's Olave. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes will do it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mahomes will throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
12. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes to throw it. That is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tui Palontu in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. One final try for Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So, for the Chargers, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.